Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon. Last time we completed the Magic Crafter's world, and now we're going to talk to this guy whose name is Tuco. Of all things, he had to be named Tuco. And we're just going to head on over to the Beast Maker's world. Let me, I got some garbage right here next to my computer, so I'm just going to throw that on the floor. I don't know if you heard that or not, but, wait, hang on a second here. Okay, that was a bit louder. So this world is where this game starts to actually kind of get hard. No, apparently I can't pick up gems today to save my life. But yeah, electricity plays a pretty big role here, and all of the enemies, well, not all of the enemies, but a lot of the enemies use electric attacks. But these guys, you can just kind of charge through them. I mean, obviously you want to attack them when the lights are not on.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
Man, I just love the way that these dragons talk. Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. It's just, I just like the voice that they have for this. So that's our first world over there, Terrace Village, which we will be coming back to later, and better get out of the way of that before we get blown up, because that would be no good at all. Another one of these commonly recurring enemies is this wild boar here. You'll see these throughout quite a few of the levels, but no big deal, you can just flame them. Oh my god, Misty Bog was like the source of many nightmares as a child. Why did I do that? I am very stupid. Rescued Cletus!
Spyro, it's great to see you, but I've got to go.
He's like, where? Where are you going? You just disappearing into thin air, boy. These annoying things. Please open. Please open. There's got to be a fast way to do this. I want to watch like a speed run of this game, because I've seen speed runs of Spyro 2 and 3, but I haven't seen one of this game, and I'm getting some weird skipping here. And watch out for the boar. That always made me jump a little bit when I was a kid, I remember. We're going to be coming back to that in a second. This speedway... Oh, wow, holy crap. This speedway actually took me a really long time to find when I was a kid. And it is hidden pretty well, actually. Or maybe, probably just... Nah, not exactly, like, really well, but just in a spot that a lot of, like, kids wouldn't think to look. And I'm used to Sparks' gem picking up abilities from Spyro 2. And don't forget the gold gem back there. Treetops, I know. Oh, what the hell just happened there? Yeah, treetops. I bet everybody's looking forward to that one. Everybody loves treetops, right, guys? It's not like it's the most frustrating level in the game with one of the hardest dragons to find in the entire, you know, out of all of the worlds that there are. Yeah, treetops is fun. We're gonna get those gems in a little while here. Oops. Definitely want to pick up that gold gem. You know, 10 gems in this game makes a big difference. Now that portal right there takes you to my, one of my favorite worlds, and I think all of Spyro. And definitely my favorite boss world from this game, but Metalhead. Definitely me. I'm gonna be fighting myself. That's pretty metal, right? You know. Just look at the Dark Link battle. I don't think there are any gems around the other side of this building. I'm probably going to eat those words later, though. It's been a while since I've been through this world, actually. Beast Makers! Damn it. These jumps are actually kind of finicky to make. You gotta do it just right. You really have to top of the jump thing, you know what I'm saying? Hunter's advice. Remember Hunter's advice. Press X at the top of your jump. Unfortunately, our locked chest is right there. And it has a whole bunch of Michigan-colored gems right there, which is pretty nice, pretty cool. Go blue. Hopefully I'll be transferring there soon. I think that the rest of the gems should be in that portal next to the Speedway portal over here. If not, though, I probably was completely wrong about there not being any gems on the other side of that one building, which is also entirely possible. I just kind of wanted to save this for last because I wanted to do the Speedway first. And god damn it, we're missing one gem. That's always the worst. I probably should have gone through here earlier and, like, practiced a little bit. I'd be willing to bet, actually. What the hell are you doing? I guess I'm just... Oh, it's next to the balloonist. I forgot it. I saw it twinkle, actually, just now. But yeah, that gem I almost always forget. I don't know what I was thinking today. I was just not in the right head. And are you kidding me? Wait, isn't there supposed to be a whirlwind there? Maybe it forms... Okay, there is a whirlwind that shows up there. I know that there is, but I can't remember what the exact trigger for it is. I don't know if it's talking to the balloonist or going through the metalhead portal. Yeah. So you have to rescue 50 dragons to go to the next world, which is no problem. Okay, yeah, so it's talking to the balloonist makes the whirlwind appear. And we're gonna go over and do the speedway now, because why not? Actually, though, this speedway is, in my opinion, the hardest speedway in the game. At least in terms of me failing and learning to crash, and I have green sparks right now, and why the hell do I have green sparks? Wild Flight, and oh my goodness, this one definitely takes me the most tries. So here's hoping I can do this on the first go. Let's see if I remember how to do this here. You come up for this guy, and then you get this guy over here, and then you basically want to go in the opposite direction that the boats are going, but it's difficult because you're going up this river, and the incline increases. Oh, shit! See, like, you flying really close to the water there. But that's okay, we need a little bit of fail, because everybody fails a little bit. Even the pros, who are like speedrunning gods at this game, can fail in like seemingly simple areas. Yeah, and I'm not used to playing this on the D-pad. I know I've said that before, time and time again, but I might as well say it again. Is that the D-pad controls are much different than the analog stick. And there's one boat right there. So that worked out pretty perfectly. And now we should be wrapping up the arches. Because the chests and planes are like in a different area of the speedway. So I kind of like to do them... Shit. Okay, we're just gonna have to come back and get that one. Oh, okay, we missed them. Come on, let's try not to miss them. Basically, these planes work by having like 2 groups of 4 planes that fly in circles right there, as you can see. Oh, how the hell did I get that chest? Oh, well, we missed one. That's no good, man. That's no good at all. But that's okay. Now there should be a chest there, and then the chest there, and then the one that we forgot. So that's not bad. I mean, I guess it's not certainly the fastest I've ever done the speedway. But I got it on the second try, so I'm pretty happy. I was actually kind of worried about this part in the game, to be perfectly honest. Because I remember when I was doing my practice run of this, oh my god, this was just giving me hell. I think it was just because I was really struggling to adjust to the controller back when I first ran this game. But, man, you would not believe the kinds of problems I had with that speedway. I think it took me like 12 tries to clear it, so... And now we have a choice. I usually like to do Misty Bog first, but I'm actually a little hesitant to be entering it with green sparks. So I think we are going to do Terrace Hill first, and then I think that'll be enough to call it an episode. Maybe. I don't know, Terrace Village. Did I say Terrace Hill right now? I'm not even sure. The words that are coming out of my own mouth. Terrace Village is not very hard. It's definitely the easiest of the 3 worlds here. In Beastmakers, it goes pretty quickly. You got these punk rock guys, as I always called them, because it always looked like they had, like, pierced noses. I mean, they don't, but I always thought they did as a kid. Oh, man, you could not have sucked at fighting more than you just did. The thing about the Spyro games is that they all control, like, a little bit differently. Like, there's some really small variations between all of them. It means there is a little bit of adjustment that you have to do. Like, I've been playing Spyro 2 a lot, because that game is just crazy with the amount of, like, things that you can do to just completely break it. But now I'm, like, going back here to Spyro 1, it's like, you gotta adjust and you gotta get a little bit back into the swing of things. But yeah, the world record for this game for 100% speedrun is like an hour and 40, or like an hour 41 or something insane like that. And I'm no pro speedrunner, I can just do things pretty quickly, but they, of course, you know, they do a lot of like level skips and glitches and stuff like that. I think the any percent record for this game is like 40 minutes. It's even crazier in Spyro 2, because that game is just so technically broken. The any percent record for that is under half an hour. And it also has the fastest, the second fastest 100%, which is like 2 hours, I think.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
These dragons, I think they're all supposed to be like Haitian or something like that. Some kind of Jamaican almost. I don't know my accents, but that's what happens if you get electrocuted. So we're just gonna go for a quick win with those guys. Oh, you suck. For some reason, Spyro's flame didn't want to go that far. You know, if you wanna go that far. I really hate Bret Michaels, actually. I am not a fan of him as a human being. So, there's that story out of the way. I don't know, I just had that song on my mind because I got the, I finally figured out how to put Guitar Hero 3 on my Frets on Fire, which is kind of cool, but it's also kind of crappy because I can't actually play it with the Guitar Hero 3 timing window. I have to use the Guitar Hero 2 system. And that's cool because the Guitar Hero 2 system is better, but it's also harder. The timing window's stricter.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
And that guy's just like, oh, you did not just insult my swamp, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also got Smash Hits, and I'm downloading Metallica right now, actually, which is cool. Guitar Hero Metallica. That was a fun game. That was the last Guitar Hero game that I had before I got rid of all of my games. Like, the story with me and Guitar Hero is actually kind of a funny one. Not funny in the haha kind of like funny sense, but funny in the, oh, that's actually kind of sad. But, like, Guitar Hero got pretty big when I was in the end of middle school. And, like, freshman year of high school, it was also kind of popular. But mostly it was popular during that, like, end of middle school phase. And so, it was really important for me because, like, the popular kids liked it, and I was not even remotely popular when I was in 6th grade. Like, I was one of the loser kids. Definitely. But Guitar Hero kind of like gave me a way out. So I played Guitar Hero a lot throughout middle school, and I got really good at it. Like, you know, Through the Fire and Flames, stuff like that. Well, I posted videos of, you know, hard stuff on my channel. But then we, some tragedy happened, and basically I started, playing Guitar Hero when I shouldn't have been. Basically, I was, like, not doing well in school at all. I actually ended up failing a class when I was a freshman. I failed an elective called Computer-Aided Drafting, which was, fun. I think my mom kind of died a little bit on the inside. So, after my freshman year, which was when Guitar Hero Metallica came out, for the record, I got rid of all my Guitar Hero games because I was forced to. So I sold my 2 controllers and the games themselves. I think I got a grand total of like $30 for all of it. Because GameStop is, you know, they're pretty notorious for ripping people off. I mean, it was definitely some pretty well-conditioned hardware. But anyway, we're just kind of finishing up the level here. We're finishing up the good times. Let the good times roll. You know, if I really wanted to do this as fast as possible, I wouldn't, like, go to the hub world and then, like, clear everything out and then backtrack through it. I'd have a better route. But considering that my route is so, like, clunky, it's actually pretty happy. Is that all of them? I think it is. It is, so we can just get out of here now. How are we doing on time? I think it's like 15 minutes into the video now. Yeah, I think we can do Misty Bog, actually. I just kicked my table again. Yeah, we've got time to do this, so we might as well do it. And then in the next episode, we can do Treetops and Metalhead, and then we'll be able to start on the World 5 already, so... Misty Bog is actually one of my favorite levels in the game. I just love the way that it looks. It's probably maybe in my top 10 Spyro levels of all time. I don't know. But I just really like the fog, I like the gray. I always really like the foggy days. Like, fog never scared me. Probably because I didn't play Silent Hill, you know, until I was old enough to not be afraid of fog. Fog is cool. I always really like foggy days here. Especially foggy mornings, because they're just so much fun. Fun to walk around by yourself in the fog and listen to music, because I'm really depressing. Okay, so these guys here are, in my opinion, the toughest enemy in the game. And really, the best way to fight them is to just go gung-ho, charging in, and take them out. But first we gotta, you know, pick up these gems. But yeah, they'll whip you with their tongues. And these enemies are also called, they're called attack frogs. Which I believe, okay, like, I have no way of knowing this for sure. But I would not be surprised if it's a shout out to Battletoads on the developer's part.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
And that is my favorite dragon in the entire game. I just really like the way he talks. So we can go over here, we see some funny enemy interaction here. You got this warthog chasing the Nork around, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that this is one of those 500 gems and 4 dragons. Yes, 500 gems, 4 dragons. And you get this nice little line of enemies here. Things go pretty quickly though, because there are a lot of blue and gold gems. I always called them sapphires and ambers when I was a kid. And you know, of course, emeralds and rubies. And the 25 gems I called garnets, because they were pinkish, you know. But you know, it really doesn't make sense for garnet to be more precious than ruby. So this right here, I think, was where I had the most deaths as a kid. It was going through this little section of, like, just enemy onslaught with all of these attack frogs. I also died here on my practice run, and that was pretty dumb of me. But looks like we got a double kill there, which is pretty nice. Generally speaking, the Norks themselves will kind of leave you alone. They'll just stand there in defense mode. I summoned the Stone Giant in defense mode. What the hell was the
Thanks for releasing
name
me.
of that card?
It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age. No, no. Why, I remember...
I know how you feel,
Gotta go.
Spyro. Oh my god. No, what was that? Was it called Giant Soldier of Stone? I can't remember. But you know what I'm talking about. The one Yu-Gi-Oh card. The one where Yugi used him to destroy the moon and the tides that Mako Tsunami was using to win somehow. I don't know. That show was full of shitty plot holes. I really got into Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. Oh my god. I have a rather impressive Yu-Gi-Oh card collection too. I don't really, that collection is over at a friend's apartment right now. I don't even want it anymore. I was like, well, you can just have it, or we'll find a way to sell it, and if you hold on to it, we can, you know, kind of have a little bit of profit together. I don't know if I formally offered that to him, but that's kind of what I was thinking. I said, well, you know, if he has them, wait, hang on a second here.
Thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, that was one of those guys. No, I figured that, you know, since he's been keeping them at his apartment, if he, like, found a person to buy them, I'd let him keep, like, 20% of whatever they would sell for. Alright, as you can see here, this level is pretty challenging on the battlefront, because I have already gone down to green sparks. Now, a lot of times these warthogs will actually charge through the Norks, like if you line them up right, like that. So that's just a good way to kind of take out a couple birds with one stone. Also, I'm pretty sure that you can't charge the warthogs, but I've never tried, actually. Which is a good question. Of course I'm not going to try now, because I have green sparks. Oh, what are we looking at on time? 21 minutes, about, I think? This is when I started the recording here. Alright, so here's the return portal here. If we did everything correctly, we shouldn't have much more to do. But now there's like... See, I really like this little ruins area.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro! Stamp them out and squish them and squash them!
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
Yeah, because dragons can't stomp, don't you know that? Yeah, I just really like this aesthetic of this, like, this ruin here. It's just so cool. And the fact that you actually have to, like, scale up here and, like, climb up. And then you have this, like, little, I don't know, a mesa, I guess you could call it. Where you have, like, more bog on top of it. It's just so cool. I just love this level. Oh my god. Plus, the other cool thing is that, like, the rendering distance actually gives it the foggy effect, the misty effect that you're looking for. Did I get all of them? Holy shit. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually got all of them. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the last of the gems here. That would be 20. If we have 3 gold gems, which I'm pretty sure there are, the level's over. Wait, no? We're missing 5. Son of a bitch! I don't even know where to begin looking for this particular 5 gem. But we can at least get a little bit of fodder. I think I was calling them like livestock or something like that in the last video. No, those are fodder. How could I forget that? Because fodder is just such a, you know, it's just one of those words. It's like the fodder. Yeah, there it is. I'm a dumb shit. Okay, so next time on Let's Play Spyro the Dragon, we will go on, and I think I already said it before, but we're going to do Treetops and then Metalhead, and then we're going to move on to Dreamweavers. See ya!